Welcome to another edition of the Tag Team Supremes Prediction Show. Tonight we're going to be discussing UFC 120, Michael Bisping versus Yoshihiro Akiyama. I know, it's riveting. Anyway, my name is Justin Blank, and sitting left of me is Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin?
I got nothing else. I think you're the first female we've actually had on our show. So, welcome.
Rock on. So I can't even get into this fight. I'm sorry. This whole fight card is like just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I know anytime UFC goes to Europe, the cards kind of suck, and there's plenty of really good fans in like England and all of Europe. But come on, it's wasting all our. I don't know if you guys, but we get to fight for free because nobody wants to watch it. Michael Bisping, and you guys can agree with this, does not deserve to headline a card. He doesn't. I mean, he's a good fighter, but he's had too many losses. He can't be a headliner right now.
I think it is a good question. I wonder if the European fans are getting this for free. And if they're not, they are more than welcome to come over to my house and watch it with me.
That'd be cool. That'd be real
It'd be nice to have people over sometime. Not a lot of people like to come hang out with me.
Let's not get too.
And sometimes it's really lonely on Saturdays.
That's pathetic, isn't it? So yeah, let's just cruise through. Let's get this fight. Let's get the card over with. I'm sorry. I don't have my normal pizzazz for this, alright?
I tried to sign up for eHarmony, and there's 38 levels of compatibility. They said I didn't even make one. Match.com told me to fuck off.
Alright, let's get to the first fight.
Cheick Kongo versus Travis Browne.
You know, another thing I like about this card is that there has to be a European on every card, every event.
This is true.
Or match, excuse me. Like seriously, like you don't think you're gonna get a turnout unless you have somebody from like everybody's neighbor is gonna be fighting?
There's not a whole lot going on in Europe. You
Apparently.
know it's true Europe, right? I know you want to go listen to your techno music with your glow sticks, but that's all you got.
They got Benny Hill and running in and out of rooms with that
And a freaking monkey chasing them. Where did the monkey come from?
I don't know.
Stupid
Good
European.
people. Good people, I guess. I don't know anyone. Anyway, let's just go to Cheick Kongo. Something.
His enthusiasm is just contagious. Alright, we're going to go to Cheick Kongo for absolutely no reason. John Hathaway versus Mike Pyle.
I don't even know who either of these guys are.
God, we're going to get emails over that.
There's no question that Mike Pyle is going to win this fight.
This is true.
Because Mike Pyle reminds me of Gomer Pyle. Alright? Not in like physical looks, but just by name because of the Pyle part. And I like Danny Griffin show a lot. So, bam. Is there any questions? He's going to do it for AMB. Apparently, behind the scenes was kind of a bitch. But we don't need to get into that part.
Is that it?
I can't swear to this, but I think Aunt B could have been from England. But I think I'm making that up.
I think we have the best insights about not just UFC, but everyday occurrences like Aunt B. Was she first off bitchy, and is she English? We don't know.
But you can't say she wasn't right now, can you?
We could put it right here. Alright, we're gonna go with Mike Pyle. Carlos Condit versus Dan Hardy.
I think this fight of the night should be headliner.
Fight of the night! Wow.
That's
Once
awesome.
again, just amazing for you at home, and it's make-believe for us. Just pretend. Exciting.
Look how great actors we are.
Whoa. Subscribe.
Subscribe. I hope I'm pointing in the general right area. Anyway, because we're not really in the screen right now, alright?
We're not actually trapped inside your computer. A lot of you get confused, but it's not so.
Anyway, yeah, Dan Hardy was kind of pissing me off going into the fight with Georges St. Pierre because he was acting pretty arrogant in my opinion, but when he got into the fight, gained my respect back. There's several instances where he could have tapped and didn't. Whatever, as long as you gain the respect of this guy, right?
That's the reason why Dan Hardy fought that fight, was to gain respect of, I don't know what your name is this time, but we'll get to it in a minute.
Anyway, Sarah Palin, because we've made so many references towards it.
Sometimes it clicks and sometimes it don't. Let's move on.
Anyway, so I go back and forth on this fight. I know actually we kind of disagree on this one.
We do. I actually think Dan Hardy's going to win the fight.
But we can't make two picks, right? So we're going to go with Carlos Condit.
All right, Carlos.
And actually, I just want to state this one. I think Dan Hardy is especially a person that gets super pumped up in front of his own fans. So if Carlos Condit goes in there and wins that fight, that is huge. And I think he's kind of the underdog anyway. But you know what? We're just going to go with it and see what happens.
All right, we're taking Carlos Condit. Now it is time for the main event. Yoshihiro Akiyama taking on England's favorite son, Michael Bisping.
You know, I think Michael Bisping can easily win this fight. I think standing up wise, he's better. On the ground, he's better. It's better looking. You know what I mean? I don't think there's an aspect where he can't win this fight. So, but I don't really understand why he's fighting this fight. As a main event, how can you fight? How can Yoshihiro come off a loss and be in the main event?
Especially with like really no name recognition. It doesn't make much sense.
But at the same time, there's like with Bisping, out of 4 events, he's lost 2. In his last 4 events, he's lost 2 of them. But I know it's England's, you know, golden child, so that's completely cool. I got the, you know what? I'll give him the approval. I'm giving him the old stamp of approval on that one. And that's all I got to say about that.
What is the stamp of approval? What does that mean?
Just that.
It looks like you're stabbing him.
Nope, stamp approval.
All right, well that's exciting. Michael Bisping, you have our stamp of approval. Anyway, we're taking Michael Bisping this time. That's all the time we have, though. To the left of me, Sarah Palin. Last words for the kids with your smooth, clean-spoken, non-political mumbo-jumbo.
I'm gonna wrestle me a polar bear. That would be now that should be the headline of this card. UFC 20. It's 20, right?
Yeah.
Bam. Sarah Palin kicking the shit out of a grizzly bear or a polar bear. You know what? Any kind of bear. You got me. You got me.
I like it. All right, that wraps it up. I'm Justin Blank, and we're the Tag Team Supreme. And we'll check you out next time.